Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a mid-month favorites and hateds. The only reason I'm doing this is because I was gonna film a May favorites, but then now it's like almost the middle of June, so I don't really want to do a May favorites right now. So I thought I'd just do like a mid-month favorites so I can include some things from this month in this video as well. So before we start this video, if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a big thumbs up if you love favorites videos. So yeah, let's get right on to the video. So the first thing I want to talk about is something I purchased during the VIB sale back in April. So I've played with this palette a lot and I am still loving it. It is the Natural Face palette by Too Faced, and this thing is amazing. I have been using this for pretty much all my blush and bronzer needs. This is pretty much all I use now. Like, I love my butter bronzer dearly, but this is what I've been using. It smells so good. Like, it reminds me of Perkins, like the restaurant. I smell this and I think of Perkins. Yeah, I don't know. So anyways, I just want to talk about some of the shades here. Pink Sand is a beautiful, kind of neutrally like mauve-y shade. I don't know, it's just super beautiful. It's beautiful on the cheeks, and I like to mix it in with Pink Wink just because that's a very, very, very pink shade, and I don't think, since I'm so fair, I don't think that'd look super great on my skin tone. But I don't really use a lot of the highlighter shades just because they are a little bit subtle. Like, if you build them up, they are very, very pretty, but I like more of a blinding highlight. But these bronzers, they're really dark, so go in really light if you are fair like me, because otherwise you're gonna have a big brown streak on your face, and I don't know if you want that. But the quality of this palette is absolutely beautiful. I love every single thing about this palette, and if you don't have it, I suggest picking it up if you like face palettes like this, because it's a very good face palette. Next we have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer, and this stuff is amazing. I talked about it a little bit in my haul, the last haul I did, because I had tried it before I made the haul, but yeah, this stuff is amazing. I've been using it every single day. It feels super nice on your skin. Like, it almost feels like moisturizing, but it's not like a moisturizing primer, or is it? I don't know, but I really, really like this. It glides on your face perfectly. It's like melts right into your skin, and it just feels really good when you apply it. Like, I would just wear this, like, just by itself. Like, it just feels so nice. But yeah, I highly, highly recommend this because it just feels beautiful, and your foundation sits on top of it perfectly, and I've just been loving this so much. So the next item I have here is a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Set to Stun, and this is very stunning. I love ColourPop's Super Shock Shadow formula. It's beautiful. Look at that. That's a really crappy swatch, but look how, like, it has, like, metallicness to it. I guess I like to make up my own words because that didn't make any sense, but I love how, like, reflective it is, and I've worn this a couple times, and it is stunning. It's a beautiful kind of maroony shade, maroony orange kind of, but yeah, it's so pretty, like, unbelievably. Like, I love this. It's beautiful to just pop, like, right on the center of the lid. Yeah, it's just beautiful, and I just love this Super Shock shadows. I have a few of them, and if you haven't tried them, I highly suggest them because they are super affordable. They're like $5, I think. Yeah, I think so. But they're very, very affordable. Like, everything ColourPop is super affordable, so I just recommend anything ColourPop because it's super, super good quality. Like, everything is. Next, I have something that I've been loving for a couple months now, and it is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and I love this stuff. A lot of people rave about it. I love it so much. It sets my under eyes perfectly. Like, I think a lot of people use this just to set the whole face, but I love to use this as under my eyes, especially in the summer when I'm not wearing like a load of makeup just because I'll sweat it off. Like, if I'm just wearing like my BB cream, I'll set my eyes under eyes with this and then kind of set the rest of my face with it. It kind of has taken the place of my Born This Way loose powder, which is surprising because that's my holy grail powder, but For now, this has just been taking its place just because I don't feel like I need that much powder on my face when I'm only wearing a BB cream, you know? But this is super affordable. So I got this at Walmart. So go get it at your local Walmart because it's a very, very, very nice, smooth powder. And like I said, it sets the under eyes really nicely. Next up, we have the Smashbox Always On Liquid Eyeliner, and this has taken the place of my Kat Von D eyeliner. I love this so much. I talked about it in one of my videos. Can't remember which one it was, but I just love that. Like, look how like black that is, and it doesn't bleed, and that's amazing. And I love how like stiff the tip is, just because it doesn't like move everywhere. You know, like I can actually make like a straight line with this, and it, believe it or not, it's super hard for me to make a straight line. So it's perfect for me, and I think it's very beautiful, especially since it doesn't bleed. Like, it does not bleed at all. Like, it's not bleeding into any of the cracks in my skin. I love this so much. I love Smashbox. So I'm super happy that they made a liner that I love. Next is another Smashbox item, and it is the Always On Liquid Lipsticks. Any of them, pretty much. Pretty much any of them. If they're all the same formula, then any of them. I have two of them now. This is the first one I got, which is Babe Alert, and then I got another one, which I cannot remember the name of. But anyways, this one is my favorite, just because it's a little more like a rosy nude, and I really, really like nosy, rosy nudes a lot. And I've said this before a crap ton, but I love the doe foot applicators on this because of my lip shape. I just think it is great. That's what the doe foot looks like. I just love the way it works with my lip shape. So that's all I'm going to say about that because I've raved about these before. So next is something I've gotten recently, but I've been wearing it a lot, and I'm wearing it today, and I really, really, really love this. It's surprising because it's a stick foundation, and it is the Revolution Stick Foundation, and I love this. I seriously love this so much. It glides on my face really nice, and it just applies beautifully. It feels great on my skin, and I don't know how to explain this. I just think it doesn't really like go into my smile lines that badly, and that's surprising, especially for a stick foundation. Like, I love my Hourglass foundation, but that one kind of sinks into my lines that I have, and it kind of starts to, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of the word. Like, it feels a little more drying on my face than this one does, and yeah, so that's how I'm gonna try to explain that. I don't know, that one just feels a little more drying on my face than this one does. So I've been liking this a lot more. And I don't really like stick foundations, so I'm really surprised that I like this. It's very inexpensive, so that's why I was like, I should try it because I've heard a lot of people like it. So I decided to try it, and I've been loving it. And like I said, it's very inexpensive, so you can either buy it on the Revolution website or you can get it at Ulta. And I don't know, it's amazing. I'm in the shade F1, which I think is the lightest shade because I'm pale. So the last favorite item I have here is something I got recently too, and it is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I love this so much. It feels so good on my face. It's just, I love how it's this like can because it's like it keeps going and it doesn't smell bad. It smells really nice. And it's really, really refreshing. I really like it. It's pretty close to the all nighter. It's just that this one I like the sprayer better because you don't have to keep squirting it. It's just continuous setting mist, and it's Morphe, so inexpensive, and it's really nice. I got this at Ulta. It's the first time I've ever seen it at Ulta, which is surprising because at my Ulta, I live like an hour away from the nearest Ulta, and it doesn't usually get a ton of stuff since it's not in a huge area. So I'm always surprised when it gets like a bunch of Morphe stuff. Like, it used to have like a few things, now it has like a bunch of Morphe stuff, and it just made me really happy to see that. And I was like, I have to get this because people have been raving about it, and I haven't gotten the chance to try it yet. So I'd pick that up if I were you, especially if you love setting sprays because it's good. So I have one hate it this month. And I guess it's not a total hate it. Like, I don't like despise this product. I just wish the quality was better. I just wanted to talk about it because it was something I was very, very excited for, which is the Morphe Bretman Rock highlighting palette, Babe in Paradise, which is what it's called. And I was so excited because I was like, Bretman Rock, I love Bretman Rock, and I love Morphe, and I love highlighters, but these on the face, like with the light, it kind of is reflective and stuff, but they're not super blinding on my face. And I've seen a lot of reviews about it, how it just doesn't really perform that well, and which is very sad, especially because Morphe's such a good brand and I love Bretman Rock. I mean, that looks really nice with the light, but in person, it's like when I'm looking at it, I don't see anything. You know, like I don't know. I was just kind of disappointed. If you layer them, they can be poppin', but by themselves, I mean by themselves as in like only one layer. So yeah, I was disappointed with that palette just because it's a very beautiful palette, and I was really excited for it, especially when I saw it in Ulta. I saw it and I was like, I'm picking this up because I wanted it when it first released, but I just didn't buy it. But yeah, I saw it in Ulta and I was so excited, and then I got it and I was like, yes, and I was like, oh. So anyways, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. So like I said in the beginning, if you haven't subscribed yet, go on and hit that little subscribe button down below and hit the thumbs up button. So I'll see all of you in my next video. Bye, pals. Love you.